Well, it's 4:30 in the morning and I'm on the other side of the world wearing my gumboots and surrounded by a hive of activity. That can only mean one thing. It's another instalment of great fish markets of the world. I tell you what, I've seen some beauties in the last couple of years, from Osaka in Japan to Phuket in Thailand to our own great Sydney fish market back in Australia. But this morning I'm at Billingsgate in London to check out their fish market. These people invented fish and chips, so they obviously know something about it. Let's take a look. Les, Billingsgate Market hasn't always been here at Canary Wharf, has it?
That's quite right, Steve. It moved here in '81 from a site near London Bridge.
And how long had it been there?
It'd been there, well, they're on that site for, they say, 800 years as a fish market, but in that form for about 220 years.
Goodness me, so there's certainly some history associated with it.
There'll be a history there, Steve, that's right.
And what's your role here at the market?
Well, I would come here and buy fish for the hotels and restaurants. We would take it back from the market, process whatever work needs to be done on the fish, and then get it delivered back into the London hotels and restaurants.
I'm very impressed by the quality of the fish here. There doesn't seem to be much smell, everything seems to be really fresh.
That's right, they can get the fish here quite quickly now, up from the coast, and also the exotic fish is flown in within 24 hours.
So the reputation of British fish and chips is alive and well?
I think it's in good shape, yeah.
Now, you've got stuff here from all over the world. Where are these tilapia from?
These tilapia come from Thailand, right? Some come from Taiwan. Years ago, it only used to come from Israel, right? And they used to fly it over fresh. It was very, very expensive. But what they've found is they're terrific weed eaters. And you'll even find them in the Panama Canal now. They clean the irrigation out. Like, brilliant, like, you know. But they breed them all sizes that we want. And it's the cheapest way to get them, right?
Now, what's this speckled yellow one here?
This one here.
No, this one here. Yeah.
This is a yellow croaker. It comes from Uruguay. They do come from Argentina as well. But at the moment, we're mainly bringing them in from Uruguay because the price is right, the package is right.
It's like a League of Nations of fish you've got here, isn't it?
Oh, blimey, yeah. There's one here that disappeared off the market for a long, long time. Flying fish. We used to get them from California. And they just dried up. Nobody seems to know why. I heard some crazy stories from West Indians. They told me that because the water's so blue and the aircraft are so plentiful now, the flying fish didn't like the shadows on the water. Yeah. So, no, it's crap, really.
Interesting story. Now, how about this for a flatfish? This sort of dwarfs any of the little flounder or sole that we might get back home. This is a halibut, the biggest of all the flatfish. This one probably weighs about, I'd say, 12 kilos. He's a really solid fish. This is the pale side. This is the side that goes down on the bottom of the sea. And of course, the coloration is on the other side. He's a right-eyed flatfish, this one. One eye has migrated around to join the other one on the right-hand side of his body. They're a real predator, these things. They live in the cold waters of the North Atlantic, and also, there's a closely related fish lives in the North Pacific. They will grow up to 300 or 400 kilos. That's right, nearly 1,000 pounds. That is some flatfish. I'd like to catch one day, just for the halibut. There you are, mate. I had a bit of trouble finding you.
Oh, I was around. I'm around. Just having a look around.
Such a big crowd here.
Yeah, it's good.
This is Mark Page, the executive chef from the Selfridges Hotel here in London, where we're staying. A top spot. Now, mate, I've been looking at all this fresh fish. I tell you what, I'm absolutely starving. What are we going to get?
Well, we've got a good selection of good local stuff here. We've got some nice little dab up here. Nice, yeah, look nice.
The flatfishes, there's a lot of flatfishes, isn't there?
Yeah, we get a lot off the coast here. A lot of plaice, a lot of turbot, halibut. We got a good thing, good selection. Good skate wings, good fresh skate wings.
Oh yeah, how would you cook those up?
I like to just take them off the bone, pan fry them, serve them a little bit of salad, bacon salad, smoked bacon salad, something like that. It's very bony fish, so I just like to take it off the bone, and so customers don't have to.
Now these customers here are what?
These are turbot, small turbot, so lovely fresh fish, still nice, a little bit of rigor mortis in there, so it's still nice. I think these are what I take my fancy with this morning. I think I'm after buying one of them.
Well, you've got me, mate. You've got me. Tell you what, it smells fresh, smells beautiful. How are we going to cook that one?
I think we're going to just take it back, fillet it off, pan fry it with some good new season leeks, asparagus and a butter sauce.
You've got me. Fix the man up, okay. We'll go back and cook it up.
Right.